100 of the greatest sci-fi movies, man, as relayed down through the centuries by me, your boy C, the host. Most of the things right here on the Podbringer Network, man. We're just chugging right along, man. We are up in the 20s, and we're just doing the damn thing. Well, actually, no, we're at 20 right now. If you go back and you listen to yesterday's episode, man, number 21 on the list was Predestination. Boy, what a mindfuck of a movie. Love Predestination. If you have not watched that movie, that's a movie you got to sit down and really pay attention to catch all the shit that's happening in that movie. But Ethan Hawke, that's what introduced me to Sarah Snook, who is now a main cast member in Succession, from what I hear. And I think Sarah Snook holds that movie all the way down. Ethan Hawke is good, but Sarah Snook is what makes that movie pop, man. Go out and check out Predestination if you haven't. That was number 21 on the list. Today we're talking about number 20 on the list, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Let's check out this tagline here, people. You can erase someone from your mind. Getting them out of your heart is another story. Oh, we're giving that a solid A+, man. I love that tagline. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, directed by Michel Gondry, man. Proving yet again that French people know the affairs of the heart far better than Americans. This movie holds a number of favorites for me. When it comes to the dramatic side, it's hands down far and away my favorite Jim Carrey movie. This is definitely my favorite Kate Winslet movie. She's like, Leo is like one of the breakouts of Titanic, but Kate Winslet definitely holds her own in that movie as well. She definitely holds it down in Mare of Easttown, like that's her show. But of all the Revolutionary Road, another great Kate Winslet joint, but man, for my money, it's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind that just takes into a whole another level. The idea that that the technology is created to go in and erase someone's memory, is a pretty dope idea, and how they deploy it here, I think, is incredibly interesting, man. Using it to erase heartache and loss out of your life, which is how they use it in this particular. It's not the only thing it's used for, but how Jim Carrey, Kate Winslet, how their characters use it after a relationship gone wrong. It's something that so many people in real life, I think, would do. Yet again, best sci-fi holds up a mirror to our real world, and I think that this would be the most real world application that this technology would be used for. But then you have all the other characters that kind of orbit their surface, right? You got Kirsten Dunst in there, you got Ruffalo in there, you got your boy Frodo, Elijah Wood and his dumb facial hair, Tom Wilkinson, Carmine Falcone is in the movie as well, and how they all hover around as the people who work for this company that does the mind wiping. They're all interconnected. Kevin works at the company, but he's also got the hots for Kate Winslet's character, so he's throwing monkey wrenches into plans. Kirsten Dunst is in love with Tom Wilkinson, who's like the main dude at the company, even though there's that wild age gap there. And then, so she's pining after him, but meanwhile, Mike Ruffalo's pining after her. Everybody in this movie is messy. When I was rewatching it, for the purposes of doing this show, man, I was like, I think Mark Ruffalo is the only like normal person in this movie. But even he had his hangouts, man. This movie is about the nature of messy relationships and how you handle it, man. And just seeing like the progression of Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet. What are their actual characters' names? It's Joel, right? And Clementine. Joel and Clementine. Just seeing the nature of the meeting of, and the growing of the love and the deterioration. It all seems so incredibly natural the way the whole thing plays out, and then the number of reveals that come at the end it's all heartwarming and heartbreaking at the same time. This is a very unhealthy way to deal with shit, people. I'm glad this technology does not exist in real life. I think Kate Winslet's Clementine is one of two main representatives, maybe three main representatives of the manic pixie dream girl. It's Kate Winslet in this movie. It's Ramona Flowers, and it's Zoe, not Saldana, not Zoe Kravitz, the other one, not Zoe Deutsch. What's the fourth? Who's the fourth Zoe? Zoe Deschanel. There we go. It's Zoe Deschanel in every role she's ever played. Fellas, women have their own wants and needs. They are not here to conform to what you want them to be, which is one of the things that Kate Winslet pushes throughout this movie as well. This movie is beautifully written, beautifully acted, beautifully directed by Michel Gondry. The music that accompanies this movie is absolutely delicious as well. I'm not sure who composed it. I don't have it off the top of my head. But man, everything about this movie is just absolutely wonderful. And that's why number 20 on the list, man. We break it to the teens starting tomorrow. So we'll see what number 19 is in 24 of the hours. Until then, you all take it easy and have a good one.